Juniper JN0-452 exam practice questions with explanations are available in the video for you to study. When deploying a new site in Mist, which action should be performed first? A. Register the APs using their serial numbers. B. Create the organization and define the site. C. Configure SLE metrics in Marvis. D. Apply WLAN tagging for all SSIDs. The answer is B. The first step in deploying a new site is to create the organization, if it doesn't exist, and define the site structure. Only then can APs and templates be registered and applied. What does Mist's API-first architecture enable you to do? A. Automate the deployment and management of sites via RESTful APIs. B. Update firmware on APs using TFTP. C. Monitor AP health via SNMP traps only. D. Restrict users based on MAC address filtering. The answer is A. Mist's API-first approach allows you to automate tasks such as creating sites, registering APs, applying templates, pulling performance data, and integrating with IT systems. A guest SSID requires users to authenticate via SMS before gaining access. Which Mist feature supports this behavior? A. Captive portal with SMS-based login. B. RRM optimization. C. API token access control. D. BLE location mapping. The answer is A. Mist's captive portal supports guest login with SMS verification, email, sponsor approval, and social logins, making it ideal for guest access management. A healthcare provider is deploying Mist APs in a hospital. Due to strict data protection regulations, all patient-related traffic must stay within the building and never touch the cloud. Which Mist component is required in this design? A. Mist Edge for local traffic breakout and compliance. B. Marvis AI with SLE metrics enabled. C. Webhook-based DNS redirection. D. Mist-hosted captive portal. The answer is A. Mist Edge enables on-premises traffic forwarding while still using cloud-managed configuration. It ensures compliance with data protection rules by keeping sensitive traffic local. In Mist WLAN, what is the recommended reason for keeping the number of SSIDs low at each site? A. To reduce airtime consumption caused by excessive beacon broadcasts. B. To minimize the total number of VLANs used. C. To allow 802.1x to function correctly. D. To improve BLE scanning performance. The answer is A. Each SSID increases broadcast overhead by generating periodic beacon frames, which consume airtime and reduce Wi-Fi efficiency. Mist recommends minimizing SSIDs to avoid this. What is the primary role of a captive portal operating in redirect-only mode in Mist? A. Handles authentication within the Mist cloud. B. Provides MAC address whitelisting for IoT devices. C. Delivers radius attribute enforcement. D. redirects clients to an external site without performing authentication? The answer is D. In redirect-only mode, Mist simply redirects clients to an external URL. It doesn't perform authentication or policy enforcement. This is handled by the external server. What is the main purpose of Mist's band steering feature? A. Prevent legacy devices from joining the network. B. Force all clients onto the same SSID. C. Encourage capable devices to use less congested 5 GHz or 6 GHz bands. D. Prioritize BLE communication for location tracking. The answer is C. Band steering nudges compatible devices away from 2.4 GHz toward 5 GHz or 6 GHz, which offer faster speeds and lower interference. What is the purpose of Mist's client journey timeline feature? A. Display system logs of controller uplink status. B. Show step-by-step logs of client connection events, association, auth, DHCP, etc. C. Monitor Wi-Fi security compliance reports. D. Control SSID broadcast timers. The answer is B. Mist's client journey timeline shows the client's full connection path, association, authentication, DHCP, DNS, and SLE metrics. It's ideal for troubleshooting. A network administrator notices that the SSID, guest Wi-Fi, is consuming too much airtime, especially in high-density areas. The site has 6 active SSIDs configured. What could be contributing to the airtime issue, and what is a best practice to address it? A. Replace the guest Wi-Fi with a BLE overlay. B. Increase the minimum RSSI threshold for clients. C. Too many SSIDs generate excess beacon frames. Consolidate and reduce SSIDs. D. Hidden SSIDs cause more broadcast traffic. The answer is C. Each SSID generates periodic beacon frames, consuming airtime. Best practice is to reduce the number of SSIDs to minimize channel overhead and improve performance. Which items must be configured during initial site turn-up so that Marvis can later execute reactive troubleshooting on WLAN association problems? Choose 3. A. Register access points to the correct site object. B. Enable Marvis Pro license at the organization level. C. Define a WLAN policy that blocks unauthorized IoT role. D. Provide LLDP information on wired switches for AP ports. E. Set up a Mist Edge cluster for on-prem guest tunneling. The answer is Abed. Marvis needs APs mapped to a site, a valid Pro license, and accurate LLDP, wired assurance data to correlate wired wireless issues. WLAN policies and Mist Edge guest tunnels can enhance security or hospitality services but are not prerequisites for association troubleshooting.